Hello guys, it's your boy J.Y.BProductions. This is the J.Y.B Show. Thank you for joining. I'll be doing an interview with Rose-Croix. Hello. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. I'm gonna be doing an interview with Rose-Croix and try to find him. There. Invited him to the live. Yeah, this is the J.Y.B Show. I was gonna do it on Instagram, but my Instagram for some reason is not letting me go live, so I'm on TikTok. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hi, just waiting for Black Rose Squad to join. How's everyone doing? Hi, Frog. Hello. Hello, Kara. Hello, Olivia. Hi. Welcome. This is the J.Y.B Show. I don't know why TikTok, Instagram wasn't letting me. But he's in now, so he's gonna be coming live in a minute. Hello? Hello? Hi, Haley. I'm with Apple right now. I'm using Apple. Hello? Can you hear me? Try that again for some reason. Yeah, I use Apple, so I don't know why Instagram's not letting me, but let's see. Hello?
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I can. Can you hear me?
Alright, yeah. What up, man? I can hear you, dog.
Awesome.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, just fucking barely, man.
okay. Welcome.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, bro.
Thank you for joining me on TikTok here for the J.Y.B Show comeback interview. It's been a while. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, tell everyone.
Yeah. My name's Black Rose-Croix from Salt Lake City. Producer and vocalist. I make like emo rap stuff. Produce that too. Been doing it for like 6 years. Yeah.
And
That's what I've been up to. I just dropped an album.
when you're into the questions here, Um, why did you become a musician?
Say it one more time.
Why did you become a musician?
It was like 2019. That's when I like dropped my first song. I was writing a little bit like before then, before I actually recorded some music, but yeah, like officially 2019, I guess.
What was your influences growing up?
Um, really big into like pop punk. Like my cousin introduced me to like Sum 41. If you heard of that, and like Blink 182 at the time, they were like pretty big, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with them. Then I got into like heavy metal and then like rap around that time. But like,
Um,
yeah, those pop punk was kind of my starting point, man.
if you could open up for anyone in the world, who would it be?
Say that one more time.
If you could open up for anyone on tour in the world, who would it be?
That's a good one. That's a good one. If I could open up for anyone, I don't know, like Ken and Hoopla or something. That'd be pretty cool.
What's your writing process like?
My writing process.
Yeah.
Um, Man, I used to write a lot in my notebook, but recently, for like the last few years, I mostly kind of just freestyle and like I'll, you know, start kind of scatting stuff on a song until something kind of sounds good, and then I'll start putting lyrics to it. And sometimes I'll do that like line by line, or like like verse or like the whole song sometimes. Um, but mostly it's off the top of my head and then working as the song progresses. So
Um, how would you energize a crowd?
say it one more time.
How would,
Sorry.
sorry, it's all good. How would you energize a crowd if they're tired?
Um, Sorry, you just keep cutting out.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
Say it one more time. Sorry, bro.
How would you energize a tired crowd? Hype them up.
Energize
Crowd.
a crowd.
Their performance. How would you energize people to like get them going into a mosh pit or something like that?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I got you. Um, Man, it kind of depends on the show and like what's kind of going on with the vibe and all that. Kind of feeling out how the crowd's feeling themselves and like how you are. But some fucking, getting all hype right before the chorus drop or something is always pretty, gets people hyped too. I feel like if you're, you know, passionate about what you're doing and giving it your all, people are gonna get, pretty hyped too. So, yeah.
Do you have any pre-show rituals to do or no?
Pre-show rituals,
Yeah.
to be honest, um, lots of stuff just trying to take my mind off it exactly. Like, man, it's not like crazy or nothing, just like doing like chores and shit. Like, just kind of keeping it chill and keep my mind busy, not trying to think about it too much. I feel like I overthink things a lot, so I try to not do that. Um, yeah, listen to music before, just chill out and stuff.
If you have any advice for anyone that is starting out as an artist, what would it be?
Um, I would say trust what you think sounds good, cause like everyone's human. We all know what we think sounds good, and I think people should trust that more and kind of go with their gut instead of trying to follow exactly what people say they should or whatnot. I feel like if you think it sounds good, it probably does.
You just dropped a song called Attachment Issues. Um, what was the writing process on that? How did you become with the name and everything?
Okay, yeah, that one's a fun one. So I wrote that. It's probably like 2 years ago at this point. It's kind of been waiting there for me to release. Um, Kind of like remixed it a few times, settled on this like version. Um, it was originally two different songs. The second verse was part of like a second song that I took off and put it on this one and scrapped the old song. Um, so it's kind of like a coalition of two different songs that shared the same idea. And it was just kind of after like um, yeah,
How many songs are in your vault right now?
probably close to 100 at least
So,
that are like fully finished, I guess.
are your album soon, or I know you just released one like a few months ago. Are you gonna release another one before end of the year?
Yes, yeah, that's one of my goals is to release one more. I actually got done like mixing and mastering it a little bit ago, so I'm gonna drop that before the end of the year. I'm hoping like within a month or so. I was just gonna drop like another single, probably before it, um, but it's like about 10 songs.
Do you have a name for it?
Yeah, um, I'll drop it. It's called Toxic.
That's it. Nice.
Hmm.
The next question is one second. Just pulling it up. Um, what was your first performance you ever done? When was it and
Okay,
how? Where?
so I think I have a ticket stub like sitting right here. One second. Yeah, I think it was like around 2021, I want to say. Like, yeah, I met Tony Backwoods um, to do that show. Through that show, my like first one. That's how we met. He films for me, and we've done like a collab. Um, yeah, that was a pretty good one. It was like at a local bar called Liquid Joe's. Um, there really wasn't that many people there. Mostly just artists, to be honest. It wasn't crazy, but it was a cool experience, and I connected with a lot of people there, and we collabed and shit.
What was your first song you wrote?
First song I wrote, um, I think the first one that I like wrote and recorded, um, that I can remember, it's been deleted at this point, but it was called like Blood Cathedrals or something. It was kind of like on a funk beat, and it was like dark stuff. I was making some funk type shit back then under a different name for like a year, some shit.
Um, why did he set on like Blacklist chord name? How did he get that name?
How did I get my name currently?
Yeah.
Um, Good question. Um, I just kind of liked it, like the whole gothic aspect, um, imagery. and shit. I think it's kind of cool. So I kind of just adopted that and kind of created my own, like, had someone help me make a logo. And yeah, that name just kind of stuck with me. I wanted Black Rose at first, just that name, but there was like a ton of different artists with that like name already, so I just wanted to add a little more uniqueness to it.
Any plans on coming to Canada and doing a show soon, or what?
Dude, I think that'd be super sick. Um, yeah, Canada, or I have family that live in Canada, so I've been there a few times. I think it would be really cool to come out and like do a show there for
Yeah,
sure. I don't have any plans specifically, but hopefully in the future.
hopefully. You and Cousin Floyd did a couple songs. Are you guys working on another song together, or?
Yeah, so we have been talking a little recently. Um, there may be there is toxic collabs maybe. Um, so yeah, be on the lookout on possibility of that.
Hopefully. You guys are amazing together. I love you guys' song together, and you, your voice, it brings me back to like World Tour days, pretty much.
Oh, thank you so much, dude. It means a lot for real. And yeah, he
Um,
fucking killed it too.
are you a spiritual person? Do you believe in that stuff?
Um, I think I just caught the last part where you're just saying, do I believe in like an
Uh,
afterlife?
spiritual. Are you a spiritual person? Do you believe in like reincarnation and stuff like that?
To be honest, no. I don't like not to be morbid, but I think like this is kind of it. I think it's kind of important to realize that, and I don't really appreciate kind of every second that you got, because I'm not gonna say for certain there is not or is not or is. I've never been like I just don't know. I don't think anybody knows, but yeah, I think it's important to not expect there to be really anything more than just this, and appreciate it.
What the what do you think qualities are for a great musician? What qualities would be for a great musician?
Like what qualities make for a great like leader?
Yeah.
Okay, um, good question. Let me think. Probably being honest. I think that's a pretty big one. Like, yeah, just with the way you conduct yourself and just everything.
Um,
Um, yeah,
yeah.
that's the biggest one.
Um, what's your creative process? I know I said writing process. What's your creative process on like beats and stuff like that? How do you?
Okay. Yeah. So what I do, um, I like starting it off in like the mornings. To be honest, that's when I feel the most creative. Like when I'm drinking my coffee and stuff. Um, I don't have like a pre ritual exactly, other than I tend to make them kind of around the same time, like in the day. Um, yeah, I guess I drink my coffee and chill out in front of my computer and whatnot, and might listen to some other beats as well and get inspired from that or other songs.
Um, how do you come up with your logo?
Mhm. Um, Yep. So I had someone help me create it. I reached out to him like that was probably like 5 years ago at this point. It's been a long time. Um, I just kind of like the aspect of the rose kind of growing out of the cross, um, as the cross kind of being a symbol of like death, but then a rose of life kind of growing from that kind of tragedy.
Um, do you have any merch out, or anyone can get hands on like Etsy or hat? Anyone can buy that, or
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So this hat, I did design it, and it is available on my like link. I have a link to it. Anyone can buy that. I also have a shirt. It's like embroidered. It's pretty cool. I'm not wearing the shirt, but I am wearing the hat. Um, yeah, I have those available on my website currently.
and yeah, signed CDs available, or
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I do. Let me bring the camera over here real fast, or I'll just grab it. Yeah. So I got a "Without You" CD. It's made. It's on my wall right here, chilling. That's also available on a link on my, bio. Um, I think it's a cool thing to have. I like physical media of like games and music, just to kind of have. I think it's cool. And yeah, that it is available.
Um, who are your top two artists of all time?
Say it one more time.
Who are your top three artists of all time?
My top artist of all time.
Yeah.
Um, Let me think. I feel like I'm dodging the question, but it's hard for me to say because I tend to find like artists, listen to them like a ton, and then I find a different artist, listen to them a ton. Excuse me, and kind of just constantly branching out and seeing what there is. Um, I guess the oldest ones tend to be like older stuff that I listened to when I was a kid. I find myself going back to that a lot because I was like nostalgic. So like Sum 41, um, like Biggie Smalls, stuff like that.
Next question is if, one second, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
What about music makes you feel passionate?
Okay. Music makes you feel passionate. Um, Probably just like probably the music that I'm making. Feel like the most passionate about, but I tend to like a lot of different genres of music that, depending on my mood, um, I really enjoy. Um, yeah, like I'll be listening to like super screaming metal stuff, and then I'll swap it up and I'll listen to like trance, like house music type stuff. Um, yeah, I've always been passionate about all types of music, really.
What was your first concert you've been?
My first concert,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good one. My first concert is probably a small one. It was um, back like in high school. I had some friends that were in a band back in the day. Fortunately, I can't remember their name. It's been so long at this point. Um, they were only together for a little bit, but it was like a small high school like band show, like in a house show. Um, that was probably my first one. My first like my second like big official one, I guess. It was like a Tiesto rave, actually. Like yeah, way back when I was like 17 as well.
Yeah, mine was Nickelback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that was crazy too because I didn't see them. I saw the opening bands, and then as soon as they were about to go on, thunder and lightning struck.
Oh no,
And then
that's not good.
canceled. We were waiting in the rain for 3 hours, and then they canceled. Shit.
Damn. Damn, for 3 hours, that's shitty.
I
It's
know.
unfortunate for real.
Yeah. Oh well.
And you said that was your first one?
Yeah. That was my first one.
Damn. Damn.
Then there's so many after that, so go it. What is your next single to me called? Do you have any?
Then my next single.
Yeah.
It is called. So this one, my next one, I actually released on SoundCloud a while ago. If you've been following me, it's called "Love Like an Ocean." It's like an acoustic track. It's coming out in less than 2 weeks at this point. I'm pretty sure it's like 29th or 30th. Don't quote me on that, but it's coming out less than 2 weeks. Acoustic track, and yeah.
Do you need doing a pre-save for it right now, or
Am I doing what?
is there a pre-save for that song coming out?
Oh, I will have a pre-save for it real soon. I just uploaded it like a few days ago, so I don't have that link quite yet.
Are you working on like a Christmas song soon, or
Um, Not exactly, but I do have the album that I do have planned kind of when it starts to get cold, like beginning of winter type thing that yeah, will probably be around that time.
do you have the artwork picked up for your new album?
Yeah. And in fact, I will show y'all. Let me pull it up just 1 second.
Sweet.
All right. Here it is. Sorry about that. You can see that. There we go. I guess it's backwards, but you can pretty
Yeah,
much tell.
that looks sick.
Thanks, man.
Uh, how do you? Okay.
Say that one more time.
How did you come up with the name Toxic for your album?
Okay. Um, the main concept that is where I got the name is from a lead, gonna be the lead kind of single that I like. There's also gonna be a song called Toxic on there, and so and that's kind of what the whole album revolves around, just kind of toxic stuff.
Um, you write a bunch of stuff like personal experiences and stuff. What was the like first real experience song you wrote?
Okay. Yeah. Um. So probably my first song, "Ugly Masterpiece." I'd say that one. That's kind of when I officially got the name Black Rose-Croix because I was making music under a different name before that. Um, that wasn't really focused too much on like expressing, my emotions or particularly me. It was kind of like fantasy based a lot more. So yeah, ugly masterpiece.
Um, if you could give someone advice on how to deal with depression and anxiety, what would be? What would your first advice for someone that is dealing with depression?
Okay, my advice for someone first starting.
No. Your advice for someone that's dealing with depression. Any advice for someone?
Got you. My bad. Good question. Um, yeah, it's really just like you're not alone. Like there's people out there that are also going through the same thing. Um, yeah, and it's always important to stay connected with people and talk with people, make friends. I know I lock myself in the studio a lot, but like it is important to like get out and like talk with people because you'll realize that you're not alone.
Um, how many hours do you do in studio, work in studio? Are you there pretty much 24/7 working on stuff, or
How much am I in the studio?
yeah?
Um, Pretty much. So I also work. Um, so I anytime that I'm like off work, I be doing this. So that's a good like half the day, most days. I usually, yeah, mix up with making a beat one day, writing lyrics, or like recording vocals a different day type thing. Kind of mix it up.
Um, what system do you use to record your vocals?
Yeah. So I use my microphone is an AT-2035. Um, and I use like a Focusrite. I'll show you. Yeah. So that's my mic right there. Then this is what I use. Just my audio box. Yo, can you see that? There we go. Then I use FL Studio. Yeah, as my DAW.
Recently, fun, thing to like record on. So I'm trying to find new um, software to use as well. So FL Studios is good, you said?
Yeah, that's what I've been using for like the whole time I've been making music.
Um, do you sell your beats?
Yes. Yep. I keep some for myself, but I also sell them. Yeah, I go under produced by BRC. It's just like my initials of Black Rose-Croix. Um, I have them posted on BeatStars and on like my YouTube under that name. And yeah, I have sell them.
I see you have tattoos. Which one was your first
Which one was my first?
tattoo?
For a beat. Sorry.
Tattoo.
Oh, tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it would be the rose. This one. Hence, also kind of shared into my name.
Did it hurt?
Did it hurt? Um, Not as bad as you'd think, really. Especially on the forearm. Yeah, that one really didn't hurt that much. Like on my hand or something, though, that That hurt pretty damn bad.
Yeah, yeah. Mine didn't hurt that much either.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get
Yeah,
more.
arms get pretty bruised. Yeah.
I'm trying to get more eventually. So that's pretty much it. That's all my questions for you. Thank you for joining
Hell yeah.
for this short
Yeah.
interview. um,
Babe, thank you for having me, dude.
Thank you, and
It's good to
we'll
see you
do
again.
hopefully sometime next year, hopefully. All
All right.
right,
Super cool, bro. Good to see you.
you
Have a good night,
guys.
man.
Have a good night. Thank you all for joining. Much love to you all. Stay positive. You're one of a kind.
See you.